The early adulthood is a period of a man's life characterized with high blood testosterone levels. The testosterone is the hormone which for most part differentiates women from men. Produced during late stages of intrauterine life, would give rise to the distinct features of a male child. During puberty, this hormone comes again to give rise to certain manly physical attributes such as deep voice, hairiness, tough skin, growth in muscle mass and lots more. The impact of this hormone wouldn't cease after its physical propensities. It manifests to bring high levels of sexual urge, and this could be seen in those who keep it unchecked, as they spend this period of their life going after various women so as to satisfy this urge. It is also seen that this hormone is accompanied with a desire to conquer and win. The motivation needed by men to get ahead in pursuit for their purpose is often brought by the presence of this hormone, though not completely, but it can be seen that low levels of testosterone are often associated with lack of motivation to life. The influence of this hormone, however, should be optimally directed to a right path, else it could lead to results one would regret later in life. I was watching an interview when a very successful man was asked what's the one thing he regrets the most and would not advise the younger generation to indulge in. The answer he gave is quite what this video will deal on. When he was asked this question, he responded saying, there are many things he really wished he didn't spend loads of time on. And among them was chasing girls to and fro, that it was really a great waste of time and energy. Girls will come and girls will go. The truth remains, there is never a time any man who is ready for women will not see loads of them. Mother Nature was so perfect in her creation, she made it that for women, their prime would come way early. As soon as they attain puberty and their body starts to show signs of maturity, they get ripened, and so their glow continues, getting to its peak around their mid-20s. Towards 30 it is gradually declining and continues for the rest of their lives. Women are fully aware that age is not for them but against them. This explains why they would strive to marry as quick as possible before age runs out of their favor. However, for men, it is not so. Age is always there to work for us as long as we are making good use of our time. Unlike a woman who would find it really difficult getting married in her late 30s, men even in their 60s are still capable of getting married to the most beautiful woman in her mid-20s as long as he has what it really takes. As long as you are successful as a man, your age matters no longer. An undisputable fact is, no man is ever ugly as long as he is successful, although this does not mean you have to allow your glow die. When a man is so good at being a man, such a man is held with high respect by other men. He is loved and cherished by the women. A man becomes better at being a man when he highlights the attributes of manliness in his life. Living a life that creates value not only to him, his family, but extending to his larger society and even possibly to the whole world. Living a life with which those around you can boldly say, I am blessed to have known him. This and lots more are the embodiments of a man who is good at being a man. In a world where there are numerous fields of endeavor, you can choose one you would do and in which you will be highly competent and highly sought after. It is always more advisable going in less saturated careers. Being highly sought after in your field of endeavor is not an easy task and always would demand a great deal of commitment. This commitment is what you need in your years of vigor and not women. Becoming so good at what you do, people shall be willing to pay your charges as long as they're assured they will get the best of services. Time and luck also apply, but your chances of getting lucky would be much higher when you are more committed. The energy of your youth is to be directed in the pursuit and accomplishment of your goals. Directing it in women would bring momentary pleasure, but at the long run, it is nothing you would be proud of. This effect of testosterone that sees you crave to conquer as many women as you can also can have you desire and work towards conquering poverty and mediocrity at all cost. All you need is channel your mind and energy towards it, close it to that if women. Women, being biologically wired to seek and secure for herself the man with the most provisioning ability, usually would stay at the finishing line waiting for men who have completed their race so as to pick the most victorious among them. During the years of puberty and young adulthood, most men really believed they were going to be extremely successful in life. As time went on, reality set in and it seemed that not all of them ended up becoming really successful. In a class of about 40, it would be seen that not up to 15 ended being successful like they really dreamt, being that one of the life goals of a man is to be successful and live a happy life. The reason for this could be attributed to the fact that not all those men who wished to be successful desired it real good enough to do what most unsuccessful people around him were unwilling to do. It would also be seen that some worked hard enough but in the wrong direction. It would also be seen that time and chance was far from the favor of some of them. Like every man craves a successful life, every girl would from a tender age crave to have a high-value man as the person she ends up with. However, not all of them would end up being with such a man. It is only the lucky ones who do. The reason for this is, there could be a lot of men around but those who are really high in value are seen about just in a 2 out of 100. With this it can be seen that there are no much high-value men to go round and they won't continue waiting for one when age is no longer on her side. This explains why women always flock around a few who have attained this status already. Girls would not mind being at the bottom of the priorities of such a man so far as she is part of his life and his success. She won't mind being a second option for this kind of man other than being committed to a faithful loser. Instead of expending loads of energy and even money going after women who still will leave you when a high-value man comes for them, it is more advisable you direct this energy into your goals and dreams to ensure you have them come to pass becoming a high-value man. This will naturally attract girls to you and all you would have to do is select the best out of them all. Take a look at the celebrities, CEOs, and the rich men you know. One thing peculiar with them all is, girls are never and will never be a problem for them. Such men would even need a great discipline so as to stay faithful to a single partner. Women are never a problem for any man who set his priorities right. Do not expend the energy of your youth in chasing after women. Better you direct this energy in making your dreams come true. Girls will react to this by bringing themselves to you. This is how it was meant to be. A man grows up, goes after his purpose and girls come to him, he chooses his best. If you decide to chase, it will take pretty much of your time, you are also gonna spend loads of money you should have directed in meaningful things. If you enjoyed this video please hit the like button so as to get it to reach to other people. Also, consider subscribing to this channel so you can get to see other videos similar to this.